What a traumatizing incident. What a traumatizing incident. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me tell you. So I cannot stand bees. I cannot stand bees. Okay, just it's not necessarily just the bee. It's the sound that they make, the buzzing sound when they're flying. Zzz, I can't do that. Whenever I hear something like in my ear, I'm just like, ooh, I just can't stand them. Now I did have when I was much younger. I remember walking through woods, and there were, I guess, a bunch of ground hornets that I had stepped on, and they came up and they got a bunch of bee stings, and I just ran away. I was just so scared. I think that's kind of how it ended up starting. But anyway, yesterday, a friend and I were out walking, and it was kind of like this, almost like a mountainy area. And there was like a stone kind of path, except it kind of ended up turning into more, tall like weeds, like coming out of it. So it was like very hard to actually move. Like I had to like step up really high, and there were like vines and thorns there. And he had long pants on, I did not, so it was more suitable for him. But anyway, we're walking up there, and I hear zzz, and like right in my ear, and I just start running. I'm just like, oh my gosh, a bee, a bee, a bee. And I'm running, and this thing is chasing me. It's just like, I may slow down just a little tiny bit, and I hear zzz, and I'm like, oh, it's still chasing me. And I literally am running for like a whole minute, just running away from this thing, and I just hear zzz, and I'm just like, I can't run faster than it is. I don't know what kind of bee it is. It sounds pretty big. And I maybe had a glimpse of it, of this bee, and it's zzz. Oh, I cannot stand bees. I just cannot stand bees at all. So I just running. Then I just could not run like anymore. I'm just like, oh, I'm just so tired here. So I kind of slowed down a bit. I didn't hear it, and I kind of like went down on the ground, just kind of like not sitting on the ground, but kind of kneeling, and there was no more bees. And then I waited for my friend to catch up to me. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm just terrible. And then a little later, when we were like almost at the end of this place here, it was again, everything was like very, very tall. We had literally just walked through. I have a whole bunch of like cuts on my feet. I mean, on my legs from all of the vines. I mean, all of the sticker bushes and everything. Walking through, and then I hear zzz, and I just start running back. Like, no, we gotta run back now. I gotta go. And I run back a little bit, and then stop, and then I go back to where he was. Everything was fine. We were literally almost out, but I was like literally about to run all the way back, just because of stupid bee. It's like, oh my gosh, I cannot stand the bee. I cannot. And then last night, I have 2 dreams about being chased by bees. Just these nightmares. So the one, I think I was like out on the back porch or something, and then there was like a bee that I could hear, but I couldn't see it, and it was like only coming after me, and it was like chasing me. It was like right in my ear, and I can't. And then there was one inside of my room, and it was sitting on my table, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta grab my fly swatter and get this thing. So I grabbed the fly swatter, and as I was about to go, it knew that I was doing that. And it flew away, and it came like lunging towards me, and that's when I ran. I think it happened in the opposite order, the dreams. But it's like, oh, I just cannot stand the bees. I just cannot. I just do not like the bees. I don't like them. Mostly because of the sound that they make. Zzz. I don't like that sound. It's so creepy. Anyway, that's just my nightmare scenario of bees, being chased by a bees. I don't know why they're chasing me. I didn't do anything to them. I didn't touch them. I didn't even see them. And all they're doing is just buzzing right by my ear. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that is it. Let me know what sort of things you are scared of. I don't mind all the other insects for the most part, as long as they don't like jump on me. I'm not a fan of flying insects, especially like, mosquitoes, bees especially. So, I mean, I had a few mosquito bites on me, but anyway, that is it. So you all take care, have a great one, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.